So today I'm going to tell you how to use consensus for your literature review, but today I am not going for the argument. Today you can learn how to search through consensus and use ChatGPT for the literature review when you are not having an argument and you are just having the topic. So if you are having just the research topic, you can also use consensus for the literature review as I have told you in the previous video. So now we are going to use it for the literature review, but we are going to use for the topics. So all of us, we are having the research topic, which are having the variables. We'll go to consensus and we will write down here the topic. So here I am going to use this for the literature related to English research or the linguistic research. So here we are having the topic, so I will just paste it here on the consensus and I will choose the studies from 2015 onward. It is showing me some studies which are related to that topic. And as I told you that I am going to use the blind way where I will just open the studies in the new tab and then I will use these studies for the literature review. The second way, as I mentioned before, that is related to the using your own skills to see which study is relevant to your argument. But here we are not talking about the arguments. So I'll just open these studies in the new tabs, then I will go to the first tab which I have opened and I will take the finding of that study and I'll go to Word and I will make a new Word file where I will paste this finding. Then I will go to the same page and I will go to get the title of that study and I'll go to Scholar. The first option is Scholar. I'll go to Scholar to get the citation. So when I'm going to search it here, you can see here that the study is not available on Scholar. So in that case, I will go back to the study and the direct citation option is available there and even full text is available. So I'll go to the site and I will go to the MLA because I am looking for MLA. So I will just take the MLA citation and I'll copy it and I'll paste it here. And the same thing I'm going to do it here, the in-text citation which I have to make it here for each study I'm going to use for my literature review. So I will put it here, I will make the in-text citation and then I'll go back to Chrome and I will open the new tab. I'll close this study and now I'll go to the next study. And the next study I'll do the same, I will copy the finding, I'll paste the finding here, then I'll go back again and I will take the title. I'll go to Scholar first, then I will find on Scholar if it is available or not. So this is available on Scholar, so I'll take from Scholar the same citation format which I need, which is MLA here. And I'll paste it here, then I will do it again, the in-text citation, which I have done in the first study. So same kind of practice I will perform for the next 5 studies. But remember that this is just like the beginning and I'm just showing you as an example of 5 studies for this literature. But you can go for 20 to 30 or 50 or 100 studies as you want. Now I'll go for the third study, I'll copy it, I'll paste it. And you can see that here I'm not looking for the results or like what is the finding and what if it is relevant or not relevant. I'm just copying it, I'm just pasting it, I'm just doing that stuff because I know that I'm going to use the GPT and GPT will perform the rest of the things for me. So I'll paste this link here and I'll take the first name and I'll make the in-text citation here. And I'll do the same thing which I have done before. So you will take all these studies. You can do it like in-text citation can be done at the end of like suppose I need 30 studies, I want 30 studies to include, so I will do the same work for the 30 studies, but I will not do the in-text citation like I'm doing right now. And I will do, after copying all the 30 findings, in the end I will do the citation. That is like, time taking, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing it one by one with each study. So here I'm going to take the citation, the reference here, and I will put the reference here, and then I will make an in-text citation. And here are the 5 studies related to my topic. Remember, this video is about related to topic, how to use consensus and ChatGPT. But also remember that you cannot just use the ChatGPT content for your work and you are presenting it to your, profs, because it is like not a good thing to do. So I'll prefer that once you have taken the help of GPT and you are having a refined literature review in front of you, so you can interpret, you can just make your argument and you can just relate these studies with your argument here. So this is the fifth study. I'm doing the same practice. I will copy this. This is a study from 2015. I will take the MLA reference here and I'll paste it here, and then I will do the in-text citation again as I done for the previous four studies. Now I will go to the GPT and just remember once we have done this for 5 studies, we'll copy it and we'll make another file and we'll paste this onto another file just as a backup, and then we will remove the links, the citation links which we have here on this study. This is because now we are going to refine this data for GPT, and then we will take the help of GPT. So it's not like you are just taking the help of GPT, you're using your skills to use the GPT, and then the skills of GPT are being used by you. So you'll go to GPT and you'll make a prompt here. Now, if you have seen the previous video, you will know that I have mentioned there that if you're going for the argument, then you can mention here that this is my argument. But here we are not talking about the argument. So we'll just mention here simply that these are the findings. I need you to just use these findings with in-text citation, and I'll mention that topic like this is the dissertation topic, and just relate these studies with the dissertation topic. So here I'm writing, I have a dissertation on the topic of, then I will leave the topic space, and then I'll mention what is the prompt on which GPT will work. So I'll mention here, I need you to use the below findings. As I mentioned you before that we will ask GPT to use these findings and go here and correlate these findings with each other and then relate to the topic which we have here. And also we will give the instructions that please do not remove the in-text citation and do not do any kind of additional editorial changes. So even if you are talking to a machine, once you have given these prompts, sometimes GPT is not capturing that prompt, so you don't have to worry about it. You can give the directions again. So here I have given here the prompt, but I know that in the first shot it will not go as it was going in the previous one where we was talking about the argument. So I have pasted here the findings I have copied, and now I will write down here the topic of the study which we have given to the consensus. I'll copy that topic here and I'll paste it here, and then I will ask GPT to do the rest of the job. So once I have wrote it here, everything is here. Now we will just press the enter to see the skills of GPT. I'm just making sure that I have written the prompt correctly. So now it have started the work, but as I mentioned that sometimes it will just skip the directions, as we have given the direction that please do not remove the in-text citations, but it is not listening and just creating the response. So we'll stop them. We will stop and ask to rewrite and please keep the in-text of the studies. Previously it have given the studies, but it didn't mention that which study it is talking about, so it will create a complication in understanding the literature. So I'll give the command again, and now let's see. So here we have it. It is relating the studies I have given to the GPT with the topic I gave, and it is just attaching the arguments with each other, relating the theories, and just trying to make a sense that the reader will read it and reader will understand that what is happening, what was the argument, and how these studies are related to each other. So you can see here that GPT is refining this all and removing all the unnecessary things which was there in the findings. And now I'll just copy that findings and I'll go again to the Word file where I have wrote the findings. I will just remove all the previous findings. So I'll remove the findings here and I will paste the data which I have taken from the GPT, and then I will use the command to remove the special characteristics, and then I'll go to the other file which I told you to keep it. So we'll go to the other file. I'll just align the text and we'll go to the other file and we will remove here the findings to get the references. So I'll remove all the files from here. All findings I have removed. Now I have the references which I have used to make the argument. So I'll just copy these references and I'll go and paste these references with the argument or with the literature review which we have taken from ChatGPT. So I'll give the heading of references. Now we have 5 references used here in these paragraphs to make the sense. So that's it. This is how we are going to use consensus plus GPT plus human brain to get what we want. And this is how we are going to do the literature review. You can use as much studies as you want to, but all in the end it depends on your skills. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and share it.